dear OMNIA family. Here's Milan, the CEO of OMNIA, and I warmly welcome you today to the meeting from all over the world, of course. As you all know, we have a new back office, which I personally love because it's clear, friendly in use, and really very fast. I'd like to introduce you Mr. Costa Gara, a man with more than 5 years of MLM experience in only 3 companies. He is a company owner with more than 400 million in sales and a master distributor with 1.1 million people in a downline. It's absolutely crazy. He's featured in Forbes and TV shows, and Mr. Gara is also the CEO of the Gara Group with over 200 employees who built our new system. And Mr. Gara will introduce our system to all of you, and he and his team will explain you the operation of it. Thank you, Costa. You can start, please. Your tone is off.
Good morning and good evening. Can you hear me, Milan?
Yes, I hear you. Fantastic. Thank you
so much for the lovely introduction. I appreciate it. And good evening to those of you in Europe or in Asia. Thank you so much for joining us. We're excited. Those of you in North America and other parts of the world, obviously good morning and good afternoon. We're thrilled. We've been working behind the scenes with OMNIA and OMNIA executive team for the last couple months and bringing you what we believe the most advanced technology in AI technology and back office technology to you and you guys around the world. Before we get started and give you a demo of the back office and answer your questions, just quickly give you a little background. I have been a distributor for almost 2 decades. As I mentioned, I was also a company owner, and I've been a provider to the industry for over a decade. So I understand as a distributor what each and every one of you need to build a business, because I know personally how tough it is to build a network marketing, and the last thing you want in this profession is any obstacles slowing you down. So let me assure you that our intention is to bring you the most advanced and sophisticated yet simple to use in technology, in background, in back office, to enable you to focus on one thing and only one thing, and that is recruiting new people, because that's where you make money. You don't make money from back office or website, you make money from recruiting. So let us help you bring you the best from the rest, and that is in the back office technology, to empower you so you can track, control, manage, monitor, and earn commissions through this simple system that is extremely well designed to help you build a solid business with an amazing opportunity that OMNIA is providing each and every one of you. As you see the map behind me here, I have personally traveled to 209 cities in the world. I have pretty much been to every continent except Africa, and I've lived in 9 countries, and I have 3 passports. So I'm a very cultured guy. So I understand. I lived in Korea, I lived in Japan, I lived in Seoul, I lived in Italy. I've lived obviously in Middle East, in America. I've lived around the world. I understand the culture. So what we've done with our technology, we just haven't translated from a language perspective. Rather, we're taking a cultural relation into the brain and the system that we've developed to make your life easier, because how we recruit in Korea is slightly different than how we recruit in Mexico. And that's really our goal, and that's the partnership we've built with OMNIA's executive team for years to come, to give you what you need. And that is one thing and only one thing: make your life simpler. Simpler in a way that you can only focus, and you only need to focus on recruiting. So that's really our goal. I'm going to introduce, if we get the rest of the team come on the cameras, I want to introduce you quickly a team that we have around the world. Today, we're really going to focus with our team in Mexico and obviously United States. We've dedicated over 15, 16 individuals to this account. And usually we have 4 per account. We've been doing this for a long time. We have $100 million companies. We have publicly traded companies as clients. And we're very honored that OMNIA selected us and chose us as a vendor and as a partner. So we want to live up to that and make you happy as a distributor. So rest assured, our goal is only one thing, and that is provide you the tools you need so you can focus on recruiting. As you notice, I mention recruiting quite often because, again, I am a distributor at heart. I know what it takes to build in this industry. So you need one thing and only one thing is have the tools at your fingertip to provide, be able to provide to your team and support them and everything else. And we have a lot of new stuff coming for you guys over the next 30, 60, 90 days, including mobile and a lot of different gadgets. So be patient with us. We're excited. We're happy. And I wanted to congratulate each and every one of you. What an amazing job you've done in a short time of a year to put OMNIA on the map on a worldwide scale. You guys are making noise. And I was preview to this about 6 months ago. So we're thrilled to be partnered with you guys. With that said, Milan, once again, thank you so much for the kind words, for the introduction. Let's get the call started. We have hundreds of people on the call already. And by the way, we're going to do these calls every 2 weeks for the next couple months until each and every one of you have a full confidence to feel comfortable to utilize the system and teach and train it. And don't forget, we made this transition in less than 7 weeks, which is unheard of in this industry, taking hundreds of thousands of distributors around the world and transitioning into this back office. A back office that's going to be around for the next 20 years for you to build. With that said, let me introduce you first and foremost, executive assistant and as well the project manager for Garrett Group, which is a company of 7 companies worldwide with hundreds of employees. Ms. Jacqueline. Jacqueline operates out of San Diego, California. Say hi to everyone, huh?
Hello. Hi, everyone on the call.
Excellent. Thank you. I'm going to go right to our Mexico office. We have a number of offices in Mexico with quite a few employees. Our VP of Engineer, Vice President of Engineer, who's been with the company for close to 6 years, obviously Jesus. Jesus is the man that's going to design the back end for you guys and bring you the best from the rest in technology. Jesus, say hi to everyone.
Hello, everyone. Very nice to meet you.
Very handsome gentleman as well. Ricardo, VP of Commissions, VP of Data, and he's been an amazing guy in making sure everything is accurate from your commission, running the commission engine and everything to do with that. Ricardo, say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone. We're excited to be here.
Thank you. I believe, I don't know if we have Rachel on the call. Rachel is out of San Diego as well. She's a creative director, been with the company for almost 7 years now, and she's done all your front end and anything to do with the style, design, and user interface. And Rachel, I don't know if you're live, you can say hi at least. Excellent. We'll move on to next. The gentleman you see in the back, the 2 of them, one, they both wear glasses. I was just going to say the one with glasses. The first one, obviously, to the left of your screen is Eduardo, the new customer service manager, will be managing your customer service. And we've already have a team ready to go live on May 1st. Eduardo, say hi to everyone.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Excellent. Thank you. And the gentleman next to him, all these guys are, by the way, very young. I'm an old guy compared to these young puppies. They're brilliant, they're smart, intelligent. They make me look very old. But the next gentleman next to him is Alfonso, the head of social media manager for OMNIA. Alfonso, say hi to everyone.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. Very excited to be here.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, everyone. So the first 10-15 minutes, we're going to take it off the cameras. I'm going to turn over the screen and display to Jesus and Ricardo. They're going to do a high-level demo of our back office, your back office we've developed for you. And by the way, this back office was drafted with our developers in-house. Every inch of it, every line of it was coded in-house. This is something we own. It's not something we purchased. And we designed it with MLM in mind, purely. not for any other industry, is for direct sales network marketing. And that's the only thing we focus. So with that said, Jesus, take it away, sir. I'll turn over to you.
Thank you very much, Costa. Welcome everybody to this walkthrough of your brand new back office. We're here to answer all of your questions. We are going to try to cover everything as fast as we can, so we will leave plenty of time for the Q&A at the end. Okay, with that said, let me get started. Okay, the first thing that many of you have questions about is the onboarding process. I'm going to cover it very quickly. This is the login screen that the first thing that you're going to see when you arrive to your back office. If you look at your right, you're going to see this little message says previous system user, and you can start the onboarding process just by clicking this button. Okay, you're going to see something similar to this. You just have to input the same username that you use for your previous back office. Enter your username, send the verification email that is going to look something very similar to this. Next, you need to click on the Set New Password button, or click the URL that is attached here. And then you're going to be presented to something like this. For security reasons, we had to reset all the passwords. So you have to enter a new one, or if you prefer, you can enter your old one. After this, you're going to see a success message, and then you can log in to your back office. So let me go back so I can log in and show you the insights of this amazing tool. Okay. Just 1 second. We're logging in. Okay, we just have to quickly choose pictures of both to make sure that I'm not a robot. Okay. We are logging into the system. And the first thing that you're going to see is your dashboard. In here, you're going to find the KPIs, the key data that you need to your daily operation. What do you need to accomplish your next level on this industry? And of course, all your relevant data of your mining. The first element that you're going to see on your new dashboard is the countdown. Depending on your situation, if you're a free user, you're going to see a 21 days countdown to activate your account. On this case, I'm a already activated user. I have bought a mining package, and I have 180 days to upgrade to another one and have a discount of my current package. Let me show you quickly what I'm referring to. For example, right now I'm a Kickstarter. I have a Kickstarter package. I'm going to go to the upgrade process. For example, I want to upgrade to Light Miner. I'm going to see a discount of what I paid of my current package. From this, I can continue, and this is a standard checkout process with different payment methods. Okay. So this is just a quick note. We're going to migrate all of the data that you previously had on your old back office. All the data is going to be available for you in a special section, a section called Legacy Reports, and you can find anything there. Next, I can see a quick summary of all the information of my account. For example, my package, my package, my hash rate, and my rank, permanent rank. This is a quick tool to know your current rank and what do I need to do to achieve the next one. Quick glance of all my organization. How a quick summary of my balances. basically all the data that is going to be useful to calculate my commissions. Okay, I don't want to go into many detail because we have a lot to cover. Okay, next we have an inside registration form. From this form, I can register new IBOs with my sponsor name. Okay. And by the way, as a very good tool that we have here on your new back office is the referral link. Right from your dashboard, you can copy your referral link, and let me do a quick demo. You can share this link. It's in the opposite of the previous system. You had 3 different links. Right now, we just have one link, and that one link is going to allow you to register new downlines to the right, to the left, or automatically to the best position available with just one link. This is very useful. For example, if you want to run a Facebook campaign, you just have to configure one link, set up your campaign, and then for some reason you need to change to subscribe IBOs to the right of your tree. You can go back to your back office, do that quick change, and that's it. Automatically, the link is going to refer the new IBOs to the right. The opposite of the previous situation, you needed to go back to your Facebook campaign, stop it, make the change, and then publish it again. Okay, so I use my referral link in here. As you see, automatically it's going to retrieve all of your data, and it's going to pre-populate your sponsor name as a referral. Let's move on. Okay, just let me show you the result. It's going to populate your sponsor name, and everyone to go to this link is going to go directly to your downline. Okay. For the next session, I'm going to bring my friend Ricardo to cover the genealogy tree.
Hello, everyone. We have in here the genealogy tree. This is how the binary tree looks like. And it's a bit different from the one you had before, but it has more information, and especially it's really easy to scroll through the tree. For instance, if I want to see the details from any of my downloads, I just hover my mouse over them, and then I can see how the data changes in real time. So I can take a look on how they are doing in this in my organization. If I want to go further down, I can just click on any of the positions below in my downline, and then I start scrolling on the genealogy tree. After this, you have a few options of navigation. You can come back to the top, which is your account. You can go one level up, which is the parent of the one you're currently seeing, and then you can go all the way to the outer left or the outer right of your tree. For instance, if we go all the way down. What's an example? But like we mentioned, we have all this information really in hand, and the tree scrolls really, really fast, as you can see. And then we can go back one level. This is for the binary tree. I'm gonna go quickly to the uni-level tree, and in here we can see how this indented structure shows us all the people in our downlines who are direct. And then you can start seeing generations. And then for now, that's it for the tree, but see, it's a really simple structure. And it's really easy to navigate through it. So we try to make it as simple as possible and bring you all the information that you need. I'm gonna come back to Jesus with the e-wallet section.
Thank you, Ricardo. So some of these sections of this back office are going to sound very familiar to what you previously have. For example, right now we have the e-wallet with two main categories: the deposit e-wallet and the commissions e-wallet. Previously, was very similar to the C and D wallet of your previous system. From here, you can see all the balances and all the transactions made on your wallets. As well, you can request a withdrawal, or you can transfer your funds to other IBOs. It's a very simple process. This is an autocomplete search engine that will allow you to quickly find whichever you want to send funds to, whatever IBO that you need. And you can do it from your deposit wallet or from your commission wallet. Okay. I can see as well all of my requests. I can see as well my withdrawal wallet address. I can set up a Bitcoin address or an Ethereum address. Next, we have the mining section. On here, I can see exactly how much I mined through the time. I can see how much I have in my balance, how much I can withdraw from my account. I can see the amount of mined Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Dash, depending on the case, through all my contract. I can see my hash power. And from here as well, similar to the e-wallet, I can request a withdrawal. As well, I can register my address so the funds are transferred correctly. Okay, next we have the referral link. This is something that we previously covered, but I'm going to do a quick demo of the settings available here. Like I mentioned, I can set it to auto, and it's going to select the best available position for the download the register IBO. I can set it to the left, or I can set it to the right. If you click on the option on the drop down, it's going to automatically save your setting. You don't need to press anything else. You just click the drop down and select the option that you desire, and it's going to be automatically saved. Okay. Next, I have the reports. For this section, I'm going to bring back my friend Ricardo.
Oh, just on a quick note, we just want to note that this is a demo system, a closed system. This is not I mean, it's exactly the same that you use, but it's only populated with demo data. So right now we have the commissions report, and probably because this is demo data, it's not showing me any rows right here. But in here, you will see all the details from the commissions, and also you can use filters to go and check if you want to have any specific details. For instance, a specific date, a specific member. That was the one who you got the bonus from, and then you can also search by category. The next thing, it's the binary volume. This is for all the volume on the tree, including spillover, and this is a small report where you're gonna get every transaction, so everything is really clear on your account. And there we go. Next, we have the personal volume. This is the one that doesn't include spillover. And as well, everything on the reports have all the filters that you might need to get the information that you're looking for. I'm going to bring back Jesus. We're going to quickly wrap up in here.
Yeah, just to wrap things up, we have the dashboard section, a section that you're going to find the key data to your daily your daily operation. Sorry. As well, I have I think that we missed this part, which is important. Here is another report where I can see all of my purchases of packages as well. I've got to mention this demo account. I don't have right now any orders, but I can, when you go to this section, you're going to find a transaction of your last order and a button to bring you the invoice of your last purchase. This is very helpful in case you need it for accounting purposes. As well, I have a report to see all of my cryptocurrency transactions, all the paid money through Bitcoin is going to be available here. Next section, just to summarize things, is my network. Here I have access to my genealogy tree, to my direct sponsor tree, my unilevel or fall down tree. Next, I have my e-wallet, where all my commissions are going to go, my deposits. I can transfer funds from here to another IBO. I can use the same balance to upgrade my package. The mining, all the relevant information about my mining. The referral link, which I am going to use to share on every social media and everywhere I can to bring people to my timeline. The report sections, where I can see my commissions, binary volume, personal team volume. The support section, where I can reach the support team, and just quick terms and conditions, so I can just refer that for legal purposes. This is basically it from the back office for this walkthrough. We wanted to make it very quickly, so we have plenty of time for the Q&A.
Jesus, thank you so much. The same, Ricardo, I appreciate it. Before we go to question and answers, Jacqueline is preparing for that. I want to add a couple things to this. Number one, it's very important you guys understand, this is a real-time back office, and it's a seamless compensation plan built into this back office. So it doesn't matter where in the world you're in, it operates under one compensation plan built into this commission engine in our back office. And it's a real time. So when you sign up somebody or somebody signs up in your downline, as soon as you refresh your screen, it shows up instantly in your back office. And by the way, we're working on a future features that we'll be adding in coming months. That is AI, artificial intelligence, that's going to study your back office, is going to study your organization and make suggestions to you on how you can improve. No difference than, as you all know, AI is a big thing now in every other industry, but we're one of the first companies as a vendor, as a back office provider in this industry to work on that exclusive technology. So those are the things that you can look forward, and I'm sure we'll be launching it at the conventions of OMNIA around the world. But with that said, let me go to now questions. Before we start with questions, thank you so much for all of you joining this call. We really appreciate hundreds of people on this call. It means a lot to us that you're showing interest to be part of this call. I just want to make sure you understand we're only focusing on addressing the questions related to back office. Anything else to do with OMNIA as a corporation, we will leave that to the management of OMNIA. They've done a fantastic job, and I'm sure they'll address it in the future calls. This is really designed to make you comfortable and understand how this back office works. And by the way, as I said, we've got over a dozen people working on this back office non-stop, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. As a matter of fact, majority of team went to bed at 4 o'clock this morning, had done an 18-hour shift. That's our commitment to you guys, and we will not stop or slow down until you are satisfied with everything in back office. So with that said, Jacqueline, I'm going to go to you, hon, and start with the major questions. And Jesus and Ricardo, you can take the answers. If not, I'll step in and answer them. Go ahead.
Perfect, thank you. Let's start off. For the recording of this webinar, where will they be able to find it?
We'll have it probably posted in Backoffice, but the director of media and communication, he will be communicating that directly with the field, and we'll probably send a link that they can download and watch it.
Wonderful. So the next question we have, will distributors be able to send money as they did before between cross-lines?
Jesus, that's for you, sir.
Yes, not at this point. The validation for this is to you are able to send money to your downline or your upline.
Okay.
And before you start, Milan, also you're on the call in case I need to bring you in to help us with the answers.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, sir. Back to you, Jacqueline.
Okay, next question, is the data fully migrated? A distributor had a sign up, but it's still showing inactive.
Yes, we can definitely look on this if you guys are very kind and send all these requests to the support team. We are going to address this as soon as we can.
If I may add to that, Jacqueline, there might be some isolated cases, and we've done literally hundreds of comparisons per organization from old back office to new back office, and his son had done a great job with the back office, and he's been great with helping us, obviously syncing everything. So if you could kindly send that to customer service, the customer service team is going to compose an email and send it to our team, and we'll review and we'll get back to you. Every one of your questions will be answered for sure. Next.
Thank you. Where can they find their bonus timeline?
Okay. Your bonus timeline, I think that you're referring to your commissions. I think is going to have a description of your commission, the time that you were sent this commission, and when you make the withdrawal for this commission.
Jacqueline, before you go to the next question, I want to add one more thing. Ladies and gentlemen, every single dollar and every single BV and every single document, every content from the old back office has been transferred. Nothing is lost. And over the next few days and next few weeks, we're working on displaying those to you guys in a style and format that makes sense to you guys. So for example, all of your past history will be displayed next week in a component called the legacy reporting. And legacy reporting encompasses everything to do with prior to April 16 migration to new back office. So we will never, nothing is lost, all of your information down to one BV, it is calculated, it is communicated, and it is transitioned to our back office. Back to you, Jacqueline.
Thank you. What is the upgrade countdown?
That is a countdown that you have that many days to upgrade your package and take the discount from the one you already paid. So it's to take that offer. You have 180 days.
So in this case, Ricardo, what you're saying, in the example you have, there are 178 days, 1 hour and 57 minutes for this individual to upgrade to the next level, correct, or activate?
To upgrade to the next level and get the discount that he already paid. So yeah. Perfect.
So basically paying the difference.
Exactly.
So if I had already bought a $500 package, although I'm choosing $1,000, the system automatically recognizes, acknowledges the discount, and grants me with that discount. So I only have to pay $500, correct?
Correct.
Thank you. Back to you, Jack.
Perfect, thank you. So it was previously mentioned that in the new back office, you'll not be able to make activations and upgrades with a credit card. Is this still correct? And if so, is it correct for Colombia and Latin America?
In the end of next week, yes, Milan, hi, sorry to interrupt you. In the end of next week, we will be able to take credit card payments.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you, Milan. And anytime you want to interrupt, please jump in. Please.
Okay, also the second jump in for the 180 days or 178 days you see here. it will be also able to rebuy packages. It will be implemented also, I think, in the end of next week. Jesus can confirm it, please. And you can rebuy packages. So so many times as you want, you can buy $100 package or $500 package or so else, and increase your caps by your commissions. You know. So if you buy 5 times or 6 times $500 package, you get automatically mid-miner. So that's the meaning of this 178 days. After this, you have to buy the full package, the full upgrade. But in this time, you can buy so many packages as you want, and it accumulate for your whole package. So it means mid-miner, a pro miner, or something else. You can also buy 5 times $1,000 package, and you became automatically pro miner. That's the meaning of this clock in Upside.
By the way, Milan, if I may add something to that, I've been in the industry for over 20 years, and we're a vendor to a number of companies. This is the first time I've seen the company be so generous to offer 6 months. On average, is usually 8 weeks across the industry. So kudos to you guys for offering and honoring such an amazing gift to the team.
Thank you, Costa.
Jacqueline, back to you, my dear.
Thank you. Will there be any color added to the genealogy tree, especially color to distinguish the package of each member?
Okay. One question, or maybe something to explain this. Take your iPhone or Samsung or something else and put 10 pictures inside, and then put 10,000 pictures inside, and try to be also fast with 10 pictures, you know. Costa, you can explain it better like me.
Yes, so I appreciate that, Milan, and you're 100% accurate with that example. So OMNIA is right now poised to grow to be a billion-dollar company. That means there will be a couple million distributors actively accessing the account. In order to accommodate that, and in order to grow and have that structure in place, we've tried to make it simple, easy, without any of that graphical, funny characters or icons, because the more graphic added, the slower the loading time will be. And so remember, as you all around the world, like I was in Philippines not long ago, internet is not as fast as it is in US, or if you're in Colombia or Venezuela, internet is not as fast. So the more graphics we add to it, the slower it gets for worldwide distribution. So we made it simple, and keep in mind, this is a real-time access, and it loads up your entire organization. So if you're a big leader, which OMNIA has quite a few big leaders, and you have 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 students in your downline, you can literally click, and it instantly, as soon as you click, it loads up on the spot, and it displays the entire information about your team. And in order to provide that and be able to have that scale growing with the company, we had to make sure it's simple in the user interface. Ricardo, Jesus, you want to add anything to that, sir?
No, at this point, you covered it well. Thank you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Back to you, Rachel. Jacqueline.
Thank you. The next question is, can a distributor register a new member internally of any of their downlines, or is it just the outer left and right?
This point is just outer left and outer right.
This is as per the instruction from the company.
Thank you.
Right.
The next question is, will anything happen if they do not upgrade their package?
No, actually, it won't happen anything. The only thing that is this is like basically a promotion. You have this 180 days to take advantage of this promotion. After that, if you want to upgrade, you have to pay full price.
Perfect. Thank you, Jesus. The next question is, how many days of mining retirement and network fees are maintained, and how much is the minimum to withdraw in each one?
The minimum to withdraw in each cryptocurrency is indicated on the payout section. You're going to see the minimum payout in here, and we store the data on the transactions logs lifetime.
Perfect, thank you. Next question is, where can they go to reset their password?
Okay, so you guys see my screen. If look on the far upper right. Next, I'm going to go to my personal information. From here, I can click on this little pencil icon, and I can change my password over here. You're going to be, the system is going to send you an email confirmation for this change that you're making to your account for security purposes, but this is pretty much the process.
Perfect, thank you. Next question is, how, from a distributor, how can I choose the position to put my new members of the right or left side?
That's you can go back to your back office and go to the referral link section. And right in here, we have the new member placement setting. Right now it's set to left. I can change it to right, and then all the distributors will go to right automatically. Or we can set left or auto.
One thing is important in this case. Many of you, dear IBOs, thought because it shows in a referral link the R. The R means referral link and nothing else. Important is new member placement, right or left, or automatically.
That's correct. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Next question is, how much time is needed to see the money in their BTC wallets when they withdraw their commissions?
That's something that maybe Milan can help us here, because
it's up in the blockchain. You know, it's if we send the money, you have to wait this time. The blockchain need to send it to your wallet.
Perfect, thank you. Next question is, what is the difference of deposit wallet and commission wallet?
Okay, the commission wallet is the wallet that you're going to receive all of your commission from the commissions engine. And with this wallet, you can upgrade and send to another IBO. But if you send the funds from your commission wallet, it's going to go directly to your deposit wallet. So
the deposit wallet is instead of the e-pins in the past, and also the deposit wallet we have also in the past system. You can send from your commission wallet to every people in your upline and your downline money, you know, and this money receives them in their deposit wallet. And with this deposit wallet, they can upgrade their accounts. Nothing else. It cannot pay it out, you know. So that's the difference. And the commission wallet, you can pay out. Commission wallet, you earn your money, and you can pay it out to your e-wallet, to your personal e-wallet. Yes.
Perfect. Next question. Will they have a possibility to do search through the genealogy tree?
Yes, this is a feature that is coming soon.
Perfect. Thank you. Will they have e-pins in this back office? If not, then why?
Because I explained it now. For this we need only the deposit wallet.
Perfect. Thank you. What happens to the timer on the dashboard following the package upgrade? Does it reset? Does it keep decreasing, or does it stop?
It stops, and it got removed. It got removed from the back office. You're not going to be able to see it again. Yes.
Now you are able to increase your account. You know, as I explained it, you can buy so many packages. If you want to be a liter miner, you can buy this, your light miner package 25 times in this time. So, and after this time, it's not possible. For example, if you was after this time a strong $8,500, and you want to upgrade your package, you have to pay the full price. For example, for a lead miner, you have to pay the full price, not anymore the difference. So that's the time you have in this 180 days.
Thank you. Are they able to send commission credits to other accounts?
Yes. From the commission wallet, you can send funds to another IBO.
But only the deposit wallets.
Perfect. The next question is, can a free user account receive a referral bonus?
No.
At this point, no, because he has to be binary activated.
Yes. you have to make your account has to be minimum upgraded to $100, and you have to sponsor right one and left one partner with minimum $100, and so you receive binary bonus.
Thank you. Are they able to upgrade their packages by different amounts than the standard miner packages?
Not at this point. The system is going to walk you through what you can do right now for the upgrade.
Thank you. Next question is, why is there a difference between the current and permanent rank?
That's a very good question. So maybe Jesus or Ricardo, you guys can, maybe Ricardo, you can address that in more detail. That's a very good question.
Yes, of course. The permanent rank is the highest rank you have achieved in your lifetime, and that helps you achieve in the comp plan. It helps you easily achieve more bonuses, and also it removes when you have a permanent rank, it removes the bonus. The rank requirement, and you only get left with the PV requirements.
Perfect. Thank you. Next question: if they want only one binary tree but have more people to jump in, will they automatically be referred to downline where needed?
The automatic position right now, what it does, it balances the tree. So it balances the length of both legs.
So in other words, basically the system, that's part of the AI we've built. It looks for which of your legs is weaker or has a lower number of BV, and it automatically drops that new prospect into that leg. That's the automatic part of it. And for most of you that probably have power legs, or you've got one leg is stronger than other, you can look at it and go lock that position to your left or right based on which one you feel is the weaker leg that you want to earn money from and build. So that's one of the advantages of the system. You are full in control of building your business.
Perfect. Thank you. Will the old system of sending referral links where they had the option to send for left placement and right placements be available, which had different links?
So in here, I'll address that quickly. In here, you go in, if you don't mind, Jesus, going to that referral link, I can show them. You simply lock your position first. So in this case, for let's say demo account, Ricardo has locked it to the right. So now when I send a referral link to the new prospect, they will automatically fall into my right leg. So you are in control again. You decide you want it to go to the left or right.
Thank you. Next question is, where can we find the pending commission?
It's going to be, you can find this on your report section. Okay, well, just one second.
Yeah, that's gonna be in your commissions wallet. I mean, what it was pending with the last back office, every transaction was canceled, and then you're gonna get your balance back to your to this new back office.
Thank you. When will they be able to do the KYC?
After we accept the credit cards, before we accept the credit cards, so it will be approximately next week. Jesus, did you know this exactly?
Yes.
Does you have a timeline on that, Jesus?
Yes, the ETA for that is by the end of next week, as Milan said.
Okay.
So next Friday, Milan.
Yep.
Next question. Thank you. Can you please repeat what the upgrade offer is again and how long it will last?
What? The gray offer? I don't understand this.
Repeat the question, please, Jack.
Can you please repeat what the upgrade offer is and how long it will last?
So I can address that quickly. So the upgrade offer is 180 days, so 6 months, and it allows you to upgrade with the same package. It's called a multi-tier upgrade option. So you can upgrade with the same package or pay the difference to go to the next package. Like Milan mentioned earlier, you can buy $100 and buy it again and buy it again and buy it again until you reach the next level. Or if you had a $500 as an example, buy the $2,500 and go to the $3,000 package. So, and you have 6 months, 180 days to do that package. Milan, anything you want to add, Sarah, to that?
Thank you. Perfectly.
Okay, back to you.
Is the KYC only needed for credit card, or all users must use it?
All users has to fill it out up in the next time, but it's in the moment only needed for the credit card payments.
Thank you very much. Next question is, will the distributor get the details of their IBO so they can contact them and offer support?
Yep, please.
At this point, you have basic information. You don't have the contact information. But if Milan agrees, maybe it's something that we can add to the system.
We will be able to see the more data from your personally sponsored people in the future. Absolutely. So if you, for example, anybody register with your link, with your personal link, so you don't know who it is, and you have to contact him, and you have to work with him. So you get an email in the future, and in this email you get this contact data from your personally sponsored partner.
Perfect. Thank you. Next question is, how long will the referral link stay valid? If not used for a certain period of time, will it expire?
No, they won't expire.
No.
Thank you.
It's a lifetime, basically, for the lifetime of your distributorship with OMNIA.
Thank you. Next question, if someone is placed in the right leg, can they be moved to the left leg? If so, how do you move after the fact of placement?
Absolutely not. That's against the law, and it just cannot be moved. So once a person is put in a place, it has to be in that place for life.
Thank you, Costa. Next question is, what happens if a free member who is not yet activated signs up under someone who is activated? What will happen after 21 days when the person still does not activate the account?
Milan?
Sorry, can you repeat it, please?
Of course. What happens if a free member who is not yet activated signs up under someone who is activated but does not activate the account after 21 days?
After 21 days, the account will be frozen. These people will be informed, and they have a clock on their account, 28 days, and it's running back. And if the account wouldn't be activated, it will be frozen.
Thank you. Next question is, how many positions can be open per person?
Maximum 3.
Perfect. Next question is, what can they do with e-wallet deposit? Just activate the account, or can they do a withdrawal?
From the withdrawal, the e-wallet deposit wallet, you can only make upgrades and transfer to another IBO. You cannot make withdrawals. No
withdrawals with the deposit wallet, right?
Thank you.
Correct.
Perfect. The next question is, where can they see the different commissions from the old back office?
It comes, yeah, please.
Yes, this data is going to be migrated from over the next 2 weeks. And when we finish with all this migrate data, we're going to enable the legacy report section.
So basically, legacy report enables you to go back and look at all your previous commissions, everything you have, for 2 reasons. Obviously, for legal reason, and as well for taxes, so you can properly file and document. So all of that will be available. We already have them. We just have to build that legacy to enable it for you guys to show so you can track it.
And to clarify one thing, it's important for the KYC process. The KYC process will be in a moment only for those people who want to pay with credit card. You know, for all our IBOs in approximately 2 months. Now only for the people who want to pay with credit card.
Thank you very much. So next question we have is, can different accounts have the same email address? And if
yes,
so,
of course.
Perfect, thank you. The next question is, where do they see the carry forward accumulated volume?
Ricardo?
Yeah, that's gonna be one easy way to see it. It's here in your dashboard. As you can see, there's a little note in this little star that says your carryover is included in this row. And by design, we're gonna add a new row where it has only the carry forward.
Ray, Jesus, could you zoom into the thing? Because it's very small. I want everybody to see the note. Thank you so much. As you can see, the little asterisk underneath week number 66 displays includes carryover. So that 1.9 million, 16,050 VV, that's a carryover. As an example. Back to you, Jacqueline.
Thank you. Now, are there still 14 days curing time in pending commission?
Maybe I can address that so I can give some better explanation on that. With our platform, there is 2 weeks in rear for the commission. So on the third week, that's when the commission is dispersed, run and dispersed from the previous third week. So it's always 2 weeks behind. We do that obviously to protect the company and protect the distributors in case there's any refunds or any mischarges. We can accurately count for it. And it's as designed to obviously protect the company long term. But just once you start getting paid, then obviously it's every week you get paid, you just get paid for 2 weeks behind. In a way, it's great because around the Christmas time, it's going to be fun for all of you.
Yes, and for the previous 2 weeks, we will be paid this week and next week.
Exactly.
Thank you. Any free account that was mistakenly, can it be deleted?
For legal reasons, we cannot delete account, obviously, and just because the tree is so huge now, it's impossible to delete. But as Milan mentioned, it'll be frozen and we'll have no access to anyone.
Thank you. Next question is going back to the amount of accounts. If someone already has more than 3 accounts, will these accounts stay active? If not, what will happen?
They stay active.
Wonderful, thank you.
These people are grandfathered. If anybody has 10 accounts or 15 accounts from the last back office and from the last system, they will stay, of course, in the system.
So basically, moving forward, Jacqueline, people are allowed only 3 positions at most. Anyone with plus 3 positions are grandfathered into this, the program.
Absolutely. Thank you. Next question. If somebody purchased 1 account and then purchases more accounts later, will the original sponsor get the referral commission for the subsequent purchases?
I can address that probably, so that's an easy one. Basically, if I'm just using an example, if I sponsor Milan and Milan decided to have a second position, put his wife in there, obviously the referral will go to Milan because Milan is the sponsor of his wife, although I'm a sponsor of Milan. So the wife's sponsorship commission will go to Milan and Milan's comes to me. Milan, do you want to add anything to that, sir?
Not yet, no. It's okay.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you. The next question is, will there still be a red and a blue plan?
We don't need any more red or blue plan in this case because you see, you can activate your account with a $100 package, and that was in the previous system, the red plan. So doesn't make sense to make the red or blue plan.
Thank you. Next question, if they want to activate a frozen account, can they do this, and if so, how?
No.
Thank you. Next question is, can they have accounts on different sponsorship lines?
No. It's cross-line. Definitely no.
Thank you. Are there any benefits of upgrading their package to the next level if they don't have any people beneath them?
Yes. Do you want me to answer that, Milan? Or
can you repeat it, please?
Of course. Are there any benefits of upgrading your package to the next level if you don't have any people beneath you?
Have any people? I don't understand this question.
So basically, let me answer that. Basically, what they're asking, Milan, if I have no one in my organization, does it make sense economically for me to upgrade? Well, that's more of a training question, and I'm sure every leader agrees. When you commit to something and you put your heart into it and you make a financial commitment, you are most likely going to succeed than if you just fit into the program. So I highly recommend, as an industry expert, if you want to do this and you want to create a career with OMNIA, commit as much as you can, so that way you focus and you always lead by example to your downline, your future organization, that look, I joined at the $3,000 level, and that's a level I recommend, or higher level, whatever package you choose. That's sort of more of an industry advice.
Of course, this question is a bit strange for me, because we sell hash power, and if I make a package, I buy hash power, and I want to mine this coin. You know, if I buy a package from about $5,000 for and mine Bitcoin, and if I want to increase this and want to mine more Bitcoins, so I buy additional package. Of course, it makes sense every time.
Great addition. Thank you for that, Milan. Back to you, Joe.
Thank you. If your downline upgrades, do you get commission for that upgrade?
Yes, in the first 90 days.
Wonderful, thank you.
And but only the direct sales commission. The binary you get every time. It's no problem. But for the direct sales commission, you get it in the first 90 days if your directly sponsored person upgrade this package.
Thank you. Next question is, where can they find the rank reports?
Ricardo?
Yeah, this is something that's going to be made available in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, you're going to get a detailed report of everything that's happening with your ranks.
Perfect, thank you.
It's coming in the next 2 weeks.
Perfect. Next question is, will there be support in the back office in different languages?
Yes, this is something that we are going to launch on the near future.
Definitely, yeah.
As of May 1st, we're guaranteed to have English and Spanish. That's guaranteed. And I believe, Milan, we're working in other languages. Correct, sir?
Yes, of course. Also German and Russian. We have different languages translated now, and it will be implemented in the next time. Also South Korean and Japanese and different other languages.
Perfect, thank you. The next question is, from now, all IBO has 90 days for direct bonus, or is it just for new members?
What, the direct sales? No, it's also for all members. It's for all.
Okay.
It's for all existing members and for all new members, for all people in our network and our family.
There was a good question I just noticed, Jacqueline, by Pablo, and talking about how many direct distributors can he recruit. Pablo, you can recruit the entire country if you like. And I'm sure OMNIA is going to reward you handsomely for that. So the answer to your question is absolutely. Go crazy like I was and recruit the world into this great opportunity.
Thank you. Next one is, how does auto placement work exactly? What criteria does the system use to place the candidates?
Again, please.
How does auto placement work, and what is the criteria that the system uses to make the placements?
I'll answer that. Basically, the auto sponsorship, the left and right, and auto automatically looks in your weak leg and takes the person and puts it on the farthest bottom left or farthest bottom right leg below everyone else that had joined previously to that minute that you click submit. So since it's a real time, if somebody submitted one before you 10 seconds earlier, well, that next person will go under that. So it's automatic to the bottom farthest left or right.
Thank you. Next question is, what does carry forward volume mean?
Very good. So I'll answer that pretty easy because I've designed a comp plan. So whatever you qualify for commission for that week, and let's say you had 250,000 on one leg and 50,000 on the other leg. Once we've deducted the 50 and 50 out of your current commission week, the remaining 200,000 from your left leg will carry over to the following week. And that's one of the beauties of binary. So you don't start the week with 0, you already have a carryover of a previous week over to your current week. Unlike any other comp plan that always you're starting the month or the week from 0 and you got to build again, that's what I love about binary. And I've been in binary for 19 years, guys. It's the most rewarding compensation plan that allows you to carry that volume week after week after week.
Thank you, Costa.
Thank you. Next question is, where can they find what their current commissions are for that week or a specific week?
Starting this Saturday, which will be the first commission run, they will find it where Jesus is going to show you right now under the reports. Every week we'll have, and commissions I believe they'll run on a Thursday or Friday of every week, except this week. We're doing it on Saturday. We want to triple check, make sure everything is 100% accurate. This is where you come in under commission, and you'll see your weekly. And when you click on it, it'll show you the details of the commission.
And your commission you will see then in the e-wallet commissions.
Thank you. Next question is, what happens if the commission go over the max out? For example, 1,500 commission with 1,000 weekly max, what will happen to the 500?
Nothing, it wouldn't be paid out. If you want to earn 1,500 in a month, you have to increase your package.
Thank you.
That's in the compensation plan, very well explained.
Thank you. Next question is, what happens in 500 days when the equipment is changed? Before there was a bonus, will that still be the case?
There's nothing bonus. That's a lifetime mining, and we work so that we reinvest your hash power in this lifetime mining. You know, let's extend it from your leaders, please.
Thank you. Now, is there a minimum per leg you need to receive binary commission?
Yes, you have. It's cycles. You know, it calls cycles. It's also in a compensation plan, very well explained, and you have to reach 10 cycles to get a payout.
Perfect. Thank you. Next question is, for April ranks, will the volume count as of April 1st?
Sorry?
For April ranks, will the volume count as of April 1st?
I don't understand this question, please.
I don't understand either. Let's go to the next question, and hopefully that person can rephrase the question, and we'll answer it shortly.
Yes, please.
Next question is, can they get the direct bonus if they are an old member?
The direct bonus, if your direct sponsored IBO make an upgrade, you get a direct bonus, of course, in the first 19 days.
So basically, let me give you an example. If I'm a distributor with OMNIA from day one, and tomorrow I sponsor Milan, obviously I get the fast start bonus on Milan. No question asked.
Wait a moment. The other question. From the 1st April, of course, yeah, I understand now what you want to know. We have now a 4-week pay period, not calendar months anymore. Not calendar months, it's also 4 weeks period, you know, also for the ranks. It's really important because we start now at the 16th of April, we start at time 0. So now we have 4 weeks to reach your next rank. It will be shown also in the back office. Can you show it, please, Jesus, in which area will be shown this? It should be. It will be a clock. It will be a clock in this on dashboard, and you will see how long time you need to reach your next rank. It's every time a 4 weeks period. Okay.
This is regarding the rank advancement, Jesus. The graphical bars, yeah.
Yes, this is where the rank pro is gonna show, and like Milan said, it's gonna be based on 4-week periods.
So not a 30-day or 31-day month, a 4-week, because everything is based on a weekly.
Yes, and this will be implemented in this graphic from your stats.
Correct.
Next.
Next question we'll have is when upgrading the packages, will the sponsor get commissioned?
When I upgrade the package, the sponsor will get commissioned. That's right. In the first 90 days.
Okay, thank you. Next question is, will the mining address be pre-populated or do they have to enter it again?
You have to enter it again in this new system. You have to enter also all your passwords, your transaction passwords, and so else, and also your withdrawal wallet address and the mining wallet address too.
Correct.
Thank you. Next question.
And Jacqueline, before you go to the next question, any of the question that has been asked before, you don't need to ask them again. We will have this recording available for everyone, so that way we're not wasting everyone's time again. Just ask the new questions, please.
Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, one moment. Next question. How much does OMNIA charge for transferring payout in wallet and time period for the same, and what lifetime payout means?
To charge? I don't understand this. To charge. What to charge?
So I'll revise the question a little bit. It says, how much does OMNIA charge for transferring payout in wallet and the time period? And then what does lifetime payout mean?
The charge, we don't charge anything. We pay out your commissions and we pay out your mining results as you reach them in the system. And if we pay it out, the charge comes from the blockchain. It's blockchain fees you pay. And also you pay maybe fees for your e-wallets, you know. For example, Bitpanda is the e-wallet. You have to pay fees also to charge this e-wallet if you make a payment under 0.1 Ethereum or 0.1 Dash or 0.05 Bitcoin. So, and there are fees inside you have to pay. So it's a reason we increase the payouts to protect you of different fees.
Thank you. Next question is, do the mining wallet and commission wallet, well, they must be different wallets, or from the same wallet, can they be different address?
No, it's the same wallet. Of course, you decide to which wallet you send something. Only, for example, Dash. You have for Dash, please choose for Dash only a Dash wallet for mining results from Dash, because the accounts who was activated with Dash, they earn their commissions and pay it out in Bitcoin. So you have to add 2 different addresses, of course. In Bitcoin accounts, it's not a problem. It's the same address. You can send the mining results, also the commission wallet. You can send in the same wallet address. And in the case of Ethereum, you can choose. You can see it in your back office. You can choose for the mining results. You need definitely a Ethereum wallet. Please be careful of this, because if you put any other wallet, it's lost, you know. So you have to need to put your Ethereum wallet address in this, but you can choose in the commissions in a package in the dashboard who was activated by Ethereum. You can choose if you want your commissions payout in Ethereum or in Bitcoin. You can see it in a e-wallet, and you can show it, Jesus, please, with Roll wallet address.
Thank you.
So in this case, we have a Bitcoin account, so it's not possible to choose this. But if you have an Ethereum account, you can choose if you want to pay out your commissions in Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Thank you. Perfect. Next question is, for those that have more than 3 accounts, can those accounts be migrated into a manageable account?
No, they cannot be integrated, but in the future scope, we will make an additional feature for you. You can mine you can buy different packages in the same account. So, for example, now you have an account open with a Bitcoin, and in the next time, I don't know what the future scopes say now. I think in 3 weeks, it will be possible, or 4 weeks, it will be possible to open a second package in Ethereum. Then you can open a third package in Dash, and maybe we mine Litecoin, so you can open a Litecoin package. So you have 4 different packages, but all these packages accumulate in the next 180 days and increase your payouts for commissions also.
Thank you. Next question is, what will happen to any unused ePIN?
We have to investigate this, and these ePINs will be refunded in your deposit wallet.
Thank you. Next question is, if they transfer funds to others, how long does that take?
In the same second.
Perfect.
In the system works perfect, and it's really fast.
Perfect. Thank you. And the next question is, how do they recover their transaction password?
Jesus?
Yes. Your transaction password, when you're a migrated user, you have to enter your transaction password again. After this, it's going to be stored in the system. And for security reasons, you don't get to recover this password. You have to enter a new one. If you need to recover your password, or you forget about this password, you can contact the customer support at this point, and we're going to enable an automatic system for this in the near future.
Thank you. Next question is, when they accumulate Dash, for example, will they receive Dash as a result of mining, or will they receive BTC?
No, if you have a Dash package, you receive Dash mining. If you have an Ethereum package, you receive Ethereum mining, of course. It's only in the commissions you will be able to choose by Ethereum. I explained it a few minutes ago.
Thank you. Next question. Is a distributor able to transfer funds to any account, for instance, their upline or downline?
Yes, I explained this too. You can transfer the funds to upline and downline.
Thank you. Next question. The personal volumes for week 65 and 66 are still not showing through the back office. When will this be corrected or be visible?
Jesus?
Or Ricardo?
Yes, well, we have all the data, and like we mentioned, this is gonna be being migrated, and yeah, we're gonna be updating this shortly to the field.
So basically, Ricardo, what you mentioned is you have all the data, you're gonna add another column that shows 4 weeks at a time, correct?
Yes, for the binary, correct, yeah.
Yeah, and in this example, we're going to have week number 65, 66, 67, and 68.
That's correct.
And 68, for everyone's information, is the current week in this example.
Correct.
Thank you. Next question. Will OMNIA be increasing hash power?
No. The hash power stay.
And maybe, Jacqueline, if you could just review the questions. We're going to only focus on the back office. And as Milan is extremely busy, and I'm sure other executives of the company can answer those corporate questions, we really want to focus on the back office question.
Okay. I get also one question now directly on the phone from one of our guys. The transfer from deposit wallet is not allowing transfer to uplines and crosslines, only downlines. I just want to confirm this. No, you can transfer the funds to uplines and to downlines, but not to crossline. So you can transfer from your deposit wallet or from your commission wallet to another deposit wallet in your upline and your downline, but not possible in a crossline. I hope this is clear.
Perfect. Thank you.
And by the way, we're going to be working with Alan, the Director of Communication and Customer Service team. And we're going to basically compile the top 10 to 15 questions and also put that in a Q&A either on the back office or on the website so you can refer back to it. So we're building a Q&A through the website. So if Jesus, you don't mind, while Jacqueline continues reading the questions, we'll give her a little bit of time. Can you go to the website, the OMNIA's website? And I believe, Rachel, do we have a Q&A section? Rachel, if you can come on the call.
At this point, we do not, but we can certainly, we do have an FAQ actually. Yeah, sorry.
Perfect. So if you go to FAQ, please. We're going to work with Alan, the Director of Communication, and continue adding here a section that has to do with back office. So Rachel, if you could please instruct your team to begin designing a new section and call it a back office, so we can start uploading the most popular and asked questions to this section to make it easier for everyone.
Certainly.
Thank you. Back to you, Jacqueline.
Thank you. Will there be
We're only going to go for 5 more minutes, guys. We're almost 90 minutes into this call already.
Thank you. Next question. Will we be creating new AI tech?
New what, please?
AI tech?
AI tech, what is this?
Ricardo or Jesus, would you like to?
Yes, we definitely are going to be implementing more of this technology in the future.
Or they mean like an AI technology in terms of, oh, got it, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
My apology, yeah, I couldn't understand the question.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Now, are they able to see the sponsorship line of every account from the downline to avoid some mistakes that can be made?
Ricardo?
Can you repeat the question, Jacqueline, please?
Will they be able to see the sponsorship line of every account from their downline?
Right now, what you can see, it's your downline, you being the root of the tree. But I'm not sure if the question is.
Okay, let me answer that question, Ricardo. So there are 2 genealogies in a binary system because this is called a hybrid binary with a union-level system. So in a binary, you can go vertical. You can go all the way down. It doesn't matter if it's 10,000 level. You can click and continue going down. And the one that you see right now in the screen, this is a unilevel system that shows the line of a sponsorship. So as you can see, Jesus is clicking on it, and it continues opening up. So you can see 3352, the sponsor 41208, 41208, the sponsor 41875, 41875, the sponsor 41877, and so on and so forth. So this one shows you the unilevel sort of growth.
And also, please go to the genealogy tree, please. So, if you go to the next IBO, example demo 3353, you see down in the distributor informations, all informations, the full name, the sponsor, sponsor ID, package, and so else. You see it there.
And somebody else had asked, I'm going to bring this up because that was a very good question. They were asking if somebody became inactive in their downline, would the roll-up work? The answer to that question is yes. We built this comp plan with the approval of the CEO. It has a dynamic compression roll-up. This is, again, a gift from the company because most companies in the industry often penalize distributors and saving that money for the company. OMNIA is very generous of paying that money back into the field to the line of a sponsorship. So for example, if I sponsor Milan and Milan sponsors Jacqueline and Milan quits or stops working, Jacqueline rolls up to me in the line of sponsorships. Therefore, I get paid on Jacqueline, and everybody else below Jacqueline rolls up one level up. This is a beautiful piece of the component of the comp plan that allows you to go deep into your organization, identify the leaders, and work with them directly.
Yes, thank you.
Wonderful.
Jacqueline, 4 minutes. 2 more minutes, my dear.
Perfect. Thank you. Next question. Will there be a section in the back office for debit cards?
Yes, of course. For credit cards.
Credit card. Thank
Are
you.
they asking about the debit cards? I'm not sure if OMNIA going to do debit cards.
They did specify debit cards, correct?
We will have it in the future, debit cards, yeah.
Future. Perfect. Thank you. Next question is, can a distributor transfer back the amount to somebody who had sent them money to their D wallet? And if so, is that money to appear in their E wallet?
No. From a D wallet can only you can only send the money to other D wallets. And from an E wallet, of course. But from an E wallet to E wallet and from D wallet to E wallet, it's not possible.
Thank you. Next question is, how long does it take to withdraw funds?
How about, sorry, again?
How long does it take to withdraw funds?
If we press the button, the funds are out.
So basically instantly.
Correct. Thank
Yes.
you.
Also, there's the withdrawal has to be approved for a corporate user, and this has a 48 period time frame for approvals.
So basically, once the corporate has approved the payout and everything is done, then from there is instant, but it has to be approved by the corporate. Correct, Jesus?
Correct.
Yes, and you have to request it until Wednesday to be sent until Thursday in the night.
Thank you.
And there's a question about if they're able to request commission payout. The first one will be as of Saturday, the commission run. And from there on, it will be every Thursday or Friday. They haven't decided yet whether it's Thursday or Friday. The corporate will communicate with you on that. But for this particular week, Milan, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's Saturday, correct?
Yes, right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One last question. We're on top of the hour, 90 minutes into this call.
Thank you. Next question is, will there be a back office tutorial section for new members?
What's
If you're asking for a tutorial, yes. Alan is working on creating videos on the different components and sections of the website and back office. Again, we will communicate that with you guys, and eventually we'll have all these videos inside your back office in a vault. We're going to add a vault system where you'll be able to upload tools, obviously approved by the company, and all the videos and all the communication coming from the corporate will be embedded and sort of housed in this vault system.
Thank you, Costa. Thank you, guys. This conversation, this Zoom meeting is recorded, and you can see it in a dashboard in a later version. And also, as explained by Costa, there are many questions will be answered also from Ellen, our communication manager or director. And also the next step, we will make webinars next time, and please ask your leaders. We will teach them how works the compensation plan and how works our back office, but it works absolutely fantastic, and it's really, please try all these features. You cannot make a mistake. Please try all these features and see by yourself how it works. Thank you, guys.
And thank you so much for having us on this call. We will do this every 2 weeks for the next couple of months until you guys are 100% comfortable utilizing every component of this back office. And just all we ask is be patient over the next 48 hours as we're adding more features, we're activating, and we're merging the data from the previous back office. Hassan and his team been very good accommodating us, so we'll continue working on that. I want to leave you with one more thought as a distributor to a distributor. Ladies and gentlemen, I joined the industry in '93 where there was no back office. The only way for me to look at my genealogy, the company would send us a fax every Friday afternoon, and we would have 48 hours to call in and place our orders, which we had to place a $1,500 order every month. That's where I began my journey of the success I have today in this industry. In 2001, this is not long ago, 16, 17 years ago, the second company I joined where I became millionaire, the back office was not real time, had no tools, and you would not be able to see more than 3 levels deep in your genealogy. And the only tool they had was a 1-page brochure, black and white, that came to me through a fax. If you fast forward to the technology you have, I wish personally I was younger and I could go back into the field and build with all these tools that is available in this industry. How lucky each and every one of you are to have these tools, not just the back office, the whole entire tool from social media and everything else that is available at your disposal. Take hold of this, go build an unbelievable team for yourself and your family. This is an unbelievable, incredible opportunity that direct sales and network marketing has. And you're very lucky to be at such an early stage in a company that is poised to be $1 billion. Once again, Milan, thank you so much for hosting us on this call. Thank you for building and putting your trust in our company and our team. We're committed in delivering amazing experience to each and every one of OMNIAs. With that said, thank you so much. I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you very much, Costa and team. Thanks.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.